Hey guys, this is Joshua Hayes with Soldier of God Apparel. Hey, I just wanted to speak on a few things for a moment. I get that this isn't for everybody. I mean, this kind of brand, it is more of a kind of a controversial Christian brand. The thing about it is there's a reason why it exists, and it's not for money. I didn't create this company for money. God knows it's cost me a lot. I started it because I don't want people to feel like I did. I spent a good majority of my life kind of hiding from Christians. I tried Christianity, and I called myself a Christian, but kind of like you would call yourself an American but never read the Constitution. I didn't know why. I just felt it in my heart. But most of my life, Christians have pushed me away, made me feel like if I didn't do everything the exact right way, if I didn't say the exact right things, that I was going to burn in hell. And when you grew up part of your life in hell, you don't want to hear about it anymore. You don't want to hear about what, if you don't do this, you're going to spend eternity in hell. 3 years ago, I had found a new faith in God. I prayed. I was scared I was going to be losing my family, so I prayed. And almost immediately, I felt this sense of warmth. And things started getting better. I then started doing study on Christianity, started looking into what Jesus Christ actually said. And you know, it wasn't what I was told. I mean, yeah, some of the stories and everything, but Jesus didn't threaten people. He didn't tell them they were going to hell. He didn't make them feel less than. But right now, there's a lot of people out there that really believe that that's what Christ believes. Because there's a lot of Christians that market it that way. And the fact is that's not true at all. Christ spent 3 years of his life transforming the world forever. He did this by showing love, by showing compassion, by doing things to help people. That's what we're supposed to do. We're not supposed to beat people upside the head. We're not supposed to be dragging them through the mud and telling them which one are you going to, heaven or hell. It's not at all what he said. It's not at all the way it is. Christianity is about your relationship with God, with Jesus. But it's also an action word. You're supposed to do something. You're supposed to make people's lives better. If it's merely by doing you, by helping people out, by doing your job really well, by always being happy, by surviving the struggle, or if it's by feeding the homeless, by making people laugh, by being that friend, that person that's there when nobody else is, by helping an enemy out, by being nice to people that you don't like simply because it's the right thing to do. by helping people you don't like. See, as a Christian, we're supposed to be that example. We're supposed to be the person that emulates Jesus. I remember back when I was younger, back in the 90s when I was a teenager, the "what would Jesus do" craze. And I didn't know exactly what that meant, but I just knew it was cool. Everybody had these wristbands that said, "What would Jesus do?" But now it's hit home. 25 years later, I'm thinking, what would Jesus do? I think he would help the helpless. He would be there for the weak. But I also think that he would flip some tables and whip some hypocrites. And not the ones you think. I think a lot of us need a wake-up call. I think everybody needs to remember who Jesus really is, what Christianity really is. God bless.